Hey everyone, welcome back to Stitsy Bitsy Mommy. My name is Sasha, and on this channel we talk about mommyhood, life and style. This video is dedicated to the new driver. You just get your license, you just buy a little car, and now you're ready to do road. Now, I have a few tips that can help you to navigate, literally. My first tip is to go at your own pace. Yes, for the first couple of weeks, people going past you on the road because you're probably driving slower, you're still getting used to the car, you are still getting used to the road, you're still getting used to the taximen on the road. But my advice to you is stick to your guns and go at your own pace, regardless of what is going on. As long as you're not going under the speed limit, go at your own pace. Now, this one has several parts, and it is know the road code. A lot of us on the road driving, and we still don't know the road code. Assuming that you went the correct route and did not buy your license, only pay for it, then you'd have done a written test which asks you questions about the road code, Jamaica's road code. The third one is to obey the speed limit at all times. Don't make your friend beside you say, "My girl, yeah, drive so slow." No. Drive at your own pace and obey the speed limit. It's there for a reason. And this is a follow-up to my girl, yeah, drive so slow. Drive by yourself until you're completely comfortable, because having someone beside you is one, an added responsibility, and two, added distraction, and three, them just might boost you for press gas and you end up in a situation. Another tip is to avoid distractions. And when I say distraction, you are supposed to be focused on the road, right? Imagine you get a phone call, or you want to change your radio station, or you just have somebody in the car that talking who probably can't drive, who probably doesn't know the road code, who probably doesn't understand that you need 100% focus on what you're doing. Another tip, which is a follow-up to the previous tip, is don't buy your license. In Jamaica, a test is done. Two parts. You have a driving test and you have a written test. There's a reason for this. You are tested on your competence behind the wheel. You are tested on your ability to read and write and know color. Now, even though it may be tempting to do so, go the right route. Go to a reputable driving school or have somebody teach you how to drive, and then go for your actual examination. Emergency vehicles can range from a police trying to run home, or an ambulance, or it could be a motorcade. But the point is, when you hear the siren, when you see the flashing lights, pull over to the side as best as you can. Don't watch the person in front of you who's definitely not pulling over. That's up to them business. You pull over. Another tip that I got from my girlfriend is to just walk around your car and check it before you hop in there. Just make sure that you don't have any flat tires and everything looks 100% ready for you to go. Another tip is to wear your seatbelt. Another obvious one, but hey, let me say it, wear your seatbelt. A lot of these cars now will make up one bag of noise until you actually put it on. So depending on the vehicle, it might even be for your passenger beside you. You have one. Make sure that when you are driving, if you choose to drive with your windows down, that is completely fine. However, you would need to have a 360 view of your vehicle. So you're going to be using your rear view mirrors and your side mirrors at all times to make sure that you are safe, especially when you stop or when you're in traffic. Another thing is, if your stoplight is broken, absolutely no one has the right of way. This is a tip that I follow on the daily because taximen live on the road. And let me just say this before I go into my rant. Not all taximen are bad drivers. Not all taximen are careless on the road, but you do have some that are. And for the ones that are careless, I tell myself, if I come up on a taximan, I tell myself, this man is either going to come out on me, this man is either going to swing out on me, or swing to the left on me, or stop in the middle of the road. So you can't be so close to, vehicles in general, but taximen in general, because they're unpredictable. No, reckless driving is not limited to taximen, but that's where you see it most of the time. Try to give yourself enough car lengths. I know, especially in Kingston, that's kind of hard, but give yourself enough space between the car and you, because unfortunately if you run into that car, are you wrong? The best thing that you can learn to do is defensive driving. One of the big things about driving is actually confidence. So sit up, get a pillow if you must. I'm talking to you, my short girls. That's all right. If you need a pillow, that's cool. It's fine. But be confident around the wheel. Of course, this is not going to happen overnight. You will have to practice, and practicing on your weaker areas will help you. Let's say you need help in the parking area. Practice parking. Don't be intimidated on the road. And I know for a fact that persons who drive smaller vehicles actually get this on the daily. They get the bullying, but that's okay. Don't be intimidated. Just don't put too much pressure on yourself, because again, this you will learn by experience, by driving. Nobody was perfect the first time they went around a steering wheel. We all learn the tricks and trades of the road by actually being on the road. So don't be scared. Before I go, I just want to big up Patrice, who helped me compile this list, as well as my SSS Jamaica fam, my Subi gang. Okay, new driver, so you have some of my tips that can help you on the road. Go forth, drive your car. Congrats on your vehicle. Go on the road. Don't let them bully you. Thank you so much for sticking with me as usual. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I post a new video.